Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, volleyball fans of all ages, welcome to another broadcast here on YouTube. I am Jonathan, aka That Volleyball Dad, on Instagram, Facebook, Threads, and YouTube. You are looking at day number 2, game number 1 of the January Classic NTR bid tournament. This is your Texas Image 18 Black versus FieldHouse 18 Ikaika. I'm not going to say that word again, it's Hawaiian. So FieldHouse, led by Andy, and bonus, Coach Candy, who was Kat's JV coach that led her and her team to a national title 2 years ago? Something like that. Today is gold bracket day, but it's kind of like a national game because yesterday we won a bid because we are in the gold bracket. So while today the name of the game is to win, to try to get to that gold title, there's not a whole heck of a lot of pressure today because there's, like, we came to the tournament and we already got what we wanted from the tournament yesterday by the skin of our teeth, but we got what we wanted. Your opening lineup in this starting set, we've got number 13, lost my train of thought. Number 13, Garcia. Number 6, Ramos. Number 20, Mayfield. Number 9, Hill. Number 5, Imoto. And number 8, Baptiste. FieldHouse is going to start off serving this set number 1. Here we go. Short serve. Ramos has it. Garcia to Baptiste with an attack. Tip. Mayfield's got it up. Ramos on the assist. Free ball from Baptiste. Garcia. Ramos has that dig. Good job, Garcia. Attack from Baptiste. Garcia is on point today with the defense. Great job, girl. Baptiste tipping, but it is low in the net. That is a point for FieldHouse, making that 1-0. Here's the serve. Overpass at the net. We are still keeping the ball alive. Ramos assisting with the free ball over the net. Oh, Garcia taking it on the hands, but unfortunately just could not keep it alive. That's a point for FieldHouse, 2-0. Oh, Image getting aced on the serve receive. Point, FieldHouse, 3-0. Down the line, Hill taking the serve receive, wonky pass, past Garcia, she couldn't get to it in time. Point, FieldHouse, 4-0. 4 unanswered points from FieldHouse. Three of them were mistakes on Image. Mayfield on the serve receive, Garcia pushing to Hill, Hill on the attack. Off the block, Mayfield has it up one hand. Garcia pushes back to Hill. Hill attacking, gets through the block. Down the line. Middle block attack. Ramos. Oh. Cross court attack and kill down in Image's back left corner. 5-0. FieldHouse first to 5. Hill on the serve receive. Baptiste attacking. Mayfield's got hands for it. Sends it to Imoto. Imoto attacks, but it is blocked, dropping on Image's side. 6-0. Timeout, Texas Image. Getting back into it, this is Texas Image versus FieldHouse 18 ikaika. FieldHouse leading Texas Image 6-0 in this set, number one. Texas Image has used one timeout thus far. FieldHouse right now leading a blowout run. 6 scoring runs against Image as Texas Image gets aced on the serve receive. 7-0. Mayfield has a serve receive, overpass at the net. Ramos saves it. Garcia over to Hill. Hill attacks. It's in low and in the net. Point. FieldHouse 8-0. Hill has the serve receive, overpass. Garcia saves it, gets it over the net with one hand. On the attack, cross court, down. Split between 5 and 6, missed by Ramos. That's a point for FieldHouse, 9-0. That was more towards 6 than it was 5, but it was still. Mayfield on the serve receive. Garcia, that was Emato saving it. Oh, no, we are calling screening on Texas Image. That's a point for FieldHouse, 10-0. Mayfield has that serve receive. Garcia to Baptiste with an attack, getting past that block. First point for Texas Image, 10-1. FieldHouse. Now serving for Texas Image, number 8, Winter Baptiste. Blocks by Texas Image. That is a point for Texas Image. 10-2 FieldHouse. That is a service error from Texas Image. Ball is sent out. That's a point for FieldHouse, 11-2. Checking in for Texas Image, number 1, Kat Mathis. In for number 8, Winter Baptiste. Mayfield on the serve receive. Garcia to Mathis with the free ball. Calling a net violation on 13, I believe is what the call was from the R2. 12-2 FieldHouse. Mayfield on the serve receive. Garcia bumps back to Mayfield. Mayfield attacking. Libero picks it up. Down the line, Mathis getting a piece of it, but just cannot keep it alive. Point FieldHouse, 13-2. She cheated right, thinking it was going to come down the line, but it went a little more towards 1 than it did anything else. Mayfield taking the serve receive. Garcia back setting over to Hill. Hill attacking. Garcia gets the ball up, but it is an overpass and over the line and out. Point FieldHouse, 14-2. Mayfield shaking the serve receive, saved by Emato. Free ball from Ramos. Ramos has hands for it, deflecting the ball. Garcia up to Hill. Hill attacking. The attack is in the net. Point FieldHouse, 15-2. FieldHouse first to 15. Timeout, Texas Image. Texas Image using their second timeout in the set, number 1. FieldHouse leading 15-2. hitting all those major milestones well before Texas Image. Texas Image well behind that 8 ball. They got a lot of ground to make up. Can they do it? On this timeout, I need to let you know that you can look forward to episode 3 of Volleyball Parent Hotline coming soon. I have an idea in my head about what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to do it today. It's unscripted, so it's just a general idea. We'll see what happens. Getting back into it, set number 1, game number 1, gold bracket, Texas Image versus FieldHouse. FieldHouse leading 15-2. Texas Image has exhausted both timeouts. Here comes the serve. Mayfield taking that serve. Garcia pushes back to Mayfield. Mayfield attacks and slow it in the net. Point, FieldHouse 16-2. Ramos on the serve receive. Garcia back sets to Imoto. Imoto attacks. Across the court, Ramos has the dig. Imoto on the defense. Ramos digs it up. Mayfield with a tip. Defense from Imoto, but FieldHouse tooling that block of Texas Image. Point, FieldHouse 17-2. Mayfield getting the serve receive, shanking the ball. Ramos saving it. Free ball from Mathis. On the attack from the middle, down right beside Ramos, 18-2. Mayfield taking that serve receive, overpass at the net. Number 3 on FieldHouse's side, seeing that overpass, jumping up, tapping the ball down. Mathis tried to dig it up, but she was unsuccessful in doing so. 19-2 FieldHouse. Imoto taking that serve receive, overpass at the net. Hill saving the ball, getting it over. Ramos on the dig, shanking the ball out. Point, FieldHouse 20-2. FieldHouse first to 20, leading by ridiculous. FieldHouse is 5 away. Imoto on the serve receive. Garcia pushes to Mayfield. Mayfield attacks, gets through the block. They pop it up high. That's it hit the ceiling and dropped over. It hit the ceiling. It hit the ceiling and dropped over the net. There we go. Point, Texas Image, 20-3. Now serving for Texas Image, number 5, Christina Imoto. The ball can hit the ceiling and you can play the ball off the ceiling, but the ball cannot hit the ceiling and cross over the net in the process as Bradley feeds the ball to Hill with a tip. Hill gets hands on it, shakes the ball. Imoto saves it. Oh. Half the court chased the ball down. Imoto saved the ball, but it dropped down. They could not get to it to save it and help it. It landed about in between 1 and 3. Point, FieldHouse, 21-3. Mathis on the serve receive, dime pass to Garcia. Hill attacking low and in the net. Point, FieldHouse 22-3. Checking in for Texas Image, number 3, Jessa Hoda, in for number 9, Jordan Hill. Mayfield on the serve receive. Garcia pushes back to Mayfield. Mayfield attacks. That is a good attack and kill for number 20. Alea. Mayfield checking in for Texas Image. Number 15, Jaden Sheffield in for number 13, Savannah Garcia. Now serving for Texas Image, number 3, Jessa Hoda. Oh, that was a good attack. Down the line, missed by Texas Image. Point, FieldHouse, 23-4. 23. Mayfield has hands on the serve receive. Hoda to hit, Bradley with the tip. Mathis has a dig, shakes the ball, and it is nigh recoverable. Point, FieldHouse, 24-4. Set point, FieldHouse. Mathis and Ramos crossing, getting aced on the serve receive. Point, FieldHouse, 25-4. FieldHouse over Texas Image. Don't go too far. We'll be right back with set number 2. All right, sports fans, welcome back to it. FieldHouse leading 1-0 over Texas Image. I should feel free to mention that this is bracketed play, so this is best 2 out of 3 sets, with that third set being 1st to 15 if absolutely necessary. It's absolutely necessary in this one because Texas Image lost that first set 25-4 over FieldHouse. Texas Image needs to pull out a win. Hopefully the audio is okay now. Texas Image needs to pull out a win here to force the game to a third tie-breaking set as Savannah Garcia starts that serve. getting the first point, 1-0. On that attack, cross court, point, FieldHouse, 1-all. Mayfield has the serve receive, overpass at the net. They jump up, smack it down, and Ramos could not recover it. Point, FieldHouse, 2-1. Sheffield has that serve receive. Baptiste attacking. Down on Texas Image's side, 3-1. Sheffield on the serve receive. Garcia pushes to Baptiste who attacks. Ribeiro picks it up. Sheffield's there. Overpass at the net. They smack it down. Emato couldn't recover it. Point, FieldHouse, 4-1. Sheffield. Garcia. Emato with the cross attack, but the attack is out. Good approach. Too much power. 5-1. FieldHouse first to 5. Ball sent out on that serve, so that is a service error from FieldHouse and a point for Texas Image, 5-2. Texas Image has 2 points, one from an offensive attack and one from an error from FieldHouse with number 15, Jaden Sheffield serving for Texas Image. Ramos gets the ball, shakes the ball. Free ball from Baptiste after an assist from Sheffield. Ramos digs the ball up. Garcia to Mayfield. Mayfield attacks. Ribeiro digs the ball up. Here's the attack. Calling a point for FieldHouse. I'm not sure what the point was for. The R1 did not give a hand signal saying what it was for. So the point went to FieldHouse for some reason. The only thing I could think of is maybe it was past the field of play.
Someone in the net.
Someone was in the net is what I'm being told, but I don't have a finger count for who it was. Mayfield has the serve receive. Garcia to Baptiste. Baptiste attacks. It's blocked. Garcia digs it up. Mayfield on the attack. Off the block of Emato. And they can't recover it. Point. Texas Image, 6-3. FieldHouse. Now serving for Texas Image, number 5, Christina Emato. Ball sent out on that attack. No touch is being called. Point, Texas Image, 6-4. FieldHouse. Defense from Mayfield. Monster block. Point, Texas Image, 6-5. FieldHouse. Emato needs to fix her KT tape. Ball on a cross-court attack. Texas Image called the ball out. Line ref called it in. That's a point for FieldHouse, 7-5. Mayfield on that service receive. Garcia pushes to Bradley, who attacks. That is a good attack and kill from number 7, Lanya Bradley. Point, Texas Image. 7-6, Fieldhouse. Checking in from Texas Image. Number 3, Jessa Hoda. And number 9, Jordan Hill. Now serving for Texas Image. Number 3, Jessa Hoda. Hoda has that big push from Hill. Sheffield shaking the ball out. Point, Fieldhouse, 8-6. Mayfield on the serve receive. Ramos assisting. Attack from Sheffield. Blocked. Mayfield pushing. Down the line. Missed. In the back by number 15. Sheffield. Point, Fieldhouse, 9-6. Mayfield on the serve receive. Hoda to Bradley with the push. Blocked. And they cannot recover it. Point, Texas Image, 9-7, Fieldhouse. Texas Image doing much better in the second set, but still behind the ball by 2. Attack error from Fieldhouse is a point for Image, 9-8. Now serving for Texas Image, number 20, Alana Mayfield. Ramos digs the ball up. Mayfield on the assist. Free ball from Ramos. Hoda has it. Ramos on the assist. Sheffield attacks. Tip. Hoda has a dig. Ramos on the assist. Hill attacking. Hoda has it up. Ramos. Sheffield. Ramos on the dig. Hoda. Sheffield with the push. Point. Texas Image. 9-all. We are all tied up. 9-all. Attack from Fieldhouse is out. Point, Texas Image, 10-9. Texas Image first to 10, leading by 1. Off the block. Fieldhouse expertly tooling the block of Texas Image, 10-all. Ramos on the serve receive. Hoda to Sheffield. Sheffield attacks. It's blocked. Sheffield digs it back up. But no one can help her, apparently. That's a point for Fieldhouse, 11-10. Mayfield on the serve receive. Hoda to Hill with an attack. Fieldhouse cannot return the attack back over the net. That's a point for Texas Image, 11-all. Now serving for Texas Image, number 6, Gianna Ramos. Sheffield has it. Hoda to Anatol with an attack. Point, Texas Image, 12-11. Texas Image back on top. Timeout, Fieldhouse. FieldHouse using their first timeout in this set number 2, first timeout of the entire game. FieldHouse leading 1-0 over Texas Image. Image up in set number 2 by 1 point. Texas Image needs to pull off a win here in this set to force it to a third tie-breaking set against FieldHouse. Can they do it? All signs point to yes. Do they win or that? That's the question. All right, sports fans, we're getting back into it. This is set number 2. Texas Image versus FieldHouse. Texas Image leading 1 point over FieldHouse with Gianna Ramos serving for Texas Image on a service error. So screw what I just said because we are all tied up 12 all. Sheffield on the serve receive, Hill on the assist, Sheffield attacking. Down the line, Mayfield missing on the dig, point, FieldHouse 13-12. Sheffield takes the serve receive, Hoda. Calling screening on Texas Image, but I'm pretty sure that was FieldHouse that was doing that, but whatever. That's a point for FieldHouse, 14-12. Sheffield on the serve receive, Hoda to Hill with the tip. Off the block of Imito, Ramos digs it up. Hoda sends it to Sheffield who attacks. It's blocked. Ramos on the dig. Imito attacks through the block, point. Texas Image 14-13. FieldHouse. Checking in for Texas Image, number 8, Winter Baptiste, and number 13, Savannah Garcia. Now serving for Texas Image, number 13, Savannah Garcia. Ramos has it up. Mayfield on the assist. Sheffield attacks. Tip. Ramos on the assist. Sheffield tips. Point, Texas Image. 14 all. Garcia has it up. Ramos on the assist. Baptiste attacking. They shank it. That is a good attack and kill for Winter Baptiste. Point, Texas Image 15-14. Texas Image first to 15. Oh, that was a setter dump over the net. Very, very sneaky because you couldn't read it. Down in the donut, 15 all. Gotta hand it to her. She saw a hole and she put it there. Mayfield's got the serve receive. Sheffield attacking. Ramos has the dig. Baptiste with the tip. And she sneaks that tip right through. Point. Texas Image, 16-15. Now serving for Texas Image, number 15, Jaden Sheffield. On the attack, Ramos reaches out, gets a hand on it, but she can't save it. Point. FieldHouse 16 all. Mayfield has hands on the serve receive. Garcia pushes to Imito with the tip. Ramos taking it on the shoulder. Mayfield attacks, it's blocked, and no one's there to back up the block. Point, FieldHouse 17-16. Mayfield taking the serve receive. Baptiste attacking. Ramos. Garcia. Mayfield attacking. Garcia has it up. Ramos on the assist. Mayfield with the tip. Mayfield sneaks that tip through. Point. Texas Image 17 all. Now serving for Texas Image, number 5, Christina Emato. Gets through the block. Sheffield tries to help it out, but she can't dig it up. 18-17, FieldHouse. Mayfield on the serve receive. Garcia back to Mayfield with an attack. Lawson out from FieldHouse. That's a point for Texas Image, 18 all. Checking back in for Texas Image, number 3, Jessa Hoda, and number 9, Jordan Hill. Now serving for Texas Image, number 3, Jessa Hoda. Sheffield and Ramos tried to help it, but they couldn't help it. They did end up touching it on the way out. That is a point for FieldHouse, 19-18. Mayfield on the serve receive. Overpass at the net. FieldHouse jumps up and smacks the ball down. 20-18. FieldHouse first to 20. Timeout, Texas Image. FieldHouse leading by 1. FieldHouse leading by 2 in the set number 2. Texas Image needs to pull out a win to force it to a third tie-breaking set. If they can't, we will fail over to the back half of the bracket, where we will face either Fort Worth Fire or Tejas 18 Black. All right, guys, we're getting back into it. This is set number 2, game number 1, Texas Image versus FieldHouse. FieldHouse leading by 2 points. Both teams have used 1 timeout in this set, number 2. Mayfield on the serve receive. Hoda back to Mayfield, but it hits the antenna. Point. FieldHouse 21-18. Mayfield has hand on the serve receive. Hoda on the bump to, that was Bradley. Ramos has it. We are calling a point for Texas Image, calling 4 touches on FieldHouse. 21-19 FieldHouse. Now serving for Texas Image, number 20, Alaya Mayfield. Mayfield has the dig. Hoda on the assist. Hill attacking. Down in the back right corner. Absolutely nobody makes a move for it. That's a point for FieldHouse, 22-19. Here's the serve from FieldHouse. Sheffield gets a piece of the ball. Hill on the assist. Sheffield attacking. On the attack, missed by Ramos. Point, FieldHouse 23-19. Timeout, Texas Image. Texas Image taking their second and last timeout in this set number 2. FieldHouse leading 1-0 over Texas Image and currently 23-19. All right, family, we're getting back into it. Set number 2, game number 1, excuse me. Texas Image, 18 Black versus FieldHouse, 18 ikaika-andy, something Hawaiian. FieldHouse leading 23-19. Texas Image out of both timeouts in the set number 2 as Hoda bumps to Mayfield with a back row attack. Hoda on the dig. Ramos assisting. Hill attacking. Down the line, Mayfield digs it up. Hoda to Hill with the tip. That is a good point for Texas Image, making that 23-20 FieldHouse. Now serving for Texas Image, number 6, Gianna Ramos. FieldHouse is 2 away. Ball sent out. Or actually, that ball was a good attack. I thought it was sent out, but no, it wasn't. I was protecting my camera. That's a point for FieldHouse. 24-20. Match point, FieldHouse. Mayfield has the serve receive. Hoda to Emato with the tip. Ribeiro digs it up. Free ball. Mayfield to Hoda, pushing to Ramos with the free ball. Tip. Hoda's got it up. Ramos on the assist. Hill attacks. They shake it and cannot save it. Point. Texas Image 24-22. Match point 2. FieldHouse checking in for Texas Image. Number 13, Savannah Garcia, and number 8, Winter Baptiste. Now serving for Texas Image, number 3, Savannah Garcia. Sheffield attacking. Mayfield shanking the ball out. That is a point for FieldHouse. 25-21. FieldHouse over Texas Image, 2-9. Thank you very much for joining us. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the bell icon. Turn on all notifications so you never miss another live broadcast reference to the channel. I'm Jonathan, a.k.a. That Volleyball Dad. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Threads, YouTube. We will see you out there for the next game against whoever loses against Fort Worth Fire and Tejas.